Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful, I think. Thank you. Yes, actually, I am doing wonderful now that I thought about it. Come on down here, please. Perfect. I have a piece of paper here. I'm going to draw a square on it. This square is going to represent a book. What do you know about books?
I can read them.
You can read them. And you can read them, why? Because they're full of words, right?
Yes.
Sometimes thousands, sometimes a little pamphlet will just have a few hundred. All right? I rarely see any book that has just 4 or 5. Even poetry books don't have 4 or 5 words. They're full of words, at least a couple of hundred. This is what I want you to do. In your mind right now, and I don't want to look at you just for a second. I will look at you in a second because I'm going to give you a chance to change. I want you to think of any word, with 7 or less letters. Do you have one?
Yes.
Now, you can change that if you want to. I'll give you a chance to change. Do you want to change?
No.
Okay, good. This is what I want you to do. I want you to write your word right here. I want you to show it to everybody. Then when you're done, I want you to fold it in half. Fold it in half the other way. Let me know when you're done. Write it on the front of the book, please. Go ahead. I'll look the other way while you do so. Show it to everybody. Don't say it out loud. If you see it, don't say it. I have good ears, please. You done?
I fold it in half.
Yes?
Fold it in half.
Perfect. Good. I need to borrow that for a second. All right? I can't see through there, right?
Right.
But I am going to write something on you. I'm going to give you a little bit of a test. Don't worry. It's very simple. And you folks can keep an eye on me. Make sure I don't get anything funny. Yeah. Here we go. A, B, C, D. I want you to draw a line through any letter. Go ahead. A, B, C, or D. Put a line right through it. Okay? Interesting. You chose B, didn't you?
Yes.
You know why you chose B?
Yes.
I'll tell you why.
I figured.
Yeah, you chose B because I said to myself in my infinite wisdom, I said Banachek, because that's my name, Banachek. I said, what letter are you going to make the lady select? And I decided it was going to be the letter B for my name. Now, isn't that amazing? Sure, you say, but you know what's more amazing than that? I predicted ahead of time you would not be impressed by that. No, I was so sure that I put B on the other side before she started, you see? Give her a round of applause. Good job. Say that. Say it. Now, I want you to think of your word. Picture it in your mind, all right? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm a little confused. I've got 2 words. I have to eliminate one. Are there 5 letters in your word, yes or no?
Yes.
I know what you wrote, but I'm not going to tell you. That's too easy. I'm going to do this the hard way. I'm going to tear it up. Now, I won't look down when I tear it, because if I look down, skeptical people, like the gentleman back there, which is good. That means you're not gullible. And not the rest of you are. He's just more skeptical. That's it. They say, yeah, you open it up while you tear it. In fact, we'll have the lady tear it up the rest of the way. That way I don't have to look down, because it's pretty hard to tear, all right? Okay. I won't watch while you do it, because sometimes they like to open it when they tear it, because it gets real tiny. Let me know as soon as she is done, please. Yeah, they are. So we're going to need some more paper anyway. Get inside here. Perfect. Almost done. I don't want to look down. Sometimes the writing shows. Oh, she's blocking it from me. Okay. Don't make them too tiny. You might want to put it back together after I'm done. Are you done? Okay, do me a favor. I don't want these on the table because they open up. Put them in your hand down here. Keep them covered. You did say there were 5 letters in your word. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Yes. There's a Y in your word, isn't there?
Yes, there is.
I want you to picture where that Y is. Just think of it in your mind, okay? That's interesting because you're not thinking of a number, are you?
No, I'm
No, I mean, different people think different ways. Like, you could have thought it was the 5th letter because it is, right?
Yes,
But you're not thinking that. You're thinking it's the end, the last letter of your word, right?
Yes.
Like I said, yeah, different people think different ways. Mix the letters up in your word. Think of any letter in your word. Got one?
Yes.
I got 2. Which is kind
But
of
I'm
weird.
leaning more towards
Yeah,
one.
that's okay. Yeah, I know. Okay, I tell you what, we're going to do this the hard way. It's going to look a little strange. Step that way just a wee bit, please. I'm going to take my scarf. I'm going to lay it out on the table like this. Like I said, this will look a little weird, even a little obscene, but not too much. I want you to keep thinking about it. Keep picturing it in your mind. I'm going to take this paper, put it there like that. I'm going to put the pen on top, just like so. Perfect, good. I'm going to cover the whole thing up, just like this. And this is what I want you to do. I want you to imagine electricity coming from my brain all the way down my arms, to the scarf, to the pen, and the pen actually standing up and writing out your word. Are you ready? Watch. You have the papers in your hand?
I do.
Keep thinking about it. Okay, we're getting the G, Y. I think we're done.
Wow.
I don't know how well it wrote it. I don't even know if it looks like it. I do know what your word was, so don't tell me just yet.
Okay.
Whoops. Okay, if you it's going to be real hard to see on the camera because I need to put a little line down there too. But I think if you take a look, you see it says Ziggy?
Yes.
Yes? Ziggy? Thank you very much.